exercise how to find the cube roots using prime factorization method and estimation is there. Now observe the first problem. Find the cube roots of the following numbers by using by prime factorization method. Instead of prime factorization method, estimation method is very simple, because if lengthy numbers are given, in that case it is very difficult to use prime factorization method. For that, estimation method is suitable. Okay, so first we will see first question in this 343, second question given 729, and third question is given 1331, and next 2744. 2744. These are the 4 questions given, and they are asking us to use only prime factorization method. Now observe the first question. So I hope we know very well about prime factorization method. So just observe here, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. So it is not divisible in 3 table also. Even it is not divisible in 2 table, 5 table. Now go through with the 7 table. Next prime number is 7 only. So just see, 7 5s are 35 will get. So 7 4s are 28. Then 63. 7 9s are 63. 7 7s are 49. 7 1s are 7. So because it is simple number, prime factorization method is okay, suitable. Now coming to the finding the cube root. Cube root, how we are indicating? Cube root of given number is 343 is equal to cube root of 7 came 3 times, so 7 cube. For every 3 numbers, we have to select one number. So here 7 cube means 3 times is there, means once only we need to get. Because cube root is nothing but power 1 by 3. That is 7 cube into 1 by 3. 3 will get cancelled, 7 only will remain. Okay. When order and power both are same, then we will get that number itself. See, 7 into 7 we are getting. For 3 numbers, we need to select one number outside. So that is 7. That's it. Now coming to the second question, 729. So go through with the division prime factorization method. So just observe 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 9 18. This number is divisible with 3 table. 3 2s are 6, 12 3 4s are 3 3s are. Then next 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21. 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Now cube root of 729 is equal to cube root of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times came. So we will write like that only 6 times. 3 into 3 into 3, 3 into 3 into 3. Because 6 times came, 2 numbers we can write outside. For 3, first group, for 3 3s, 1 3 we can write outside, and another 3 3s, 1 3 we can write outside. That is 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is nothing but 9. 9 cube is equal to 729. We know that value. And coming to the next question, 1331. So it is divisible with 11 table only, because palindrome number, all the palindrome numbers are divisible by 11, which are having even number of digits. Okay. So just observe 11. 11 1s are 11, 23 will get 11 2s are 22, 11 11 1s are 11, and 11 11s are 121, 11 1s are 11. Therefore, cube root of 1331 is equal to cube root of 11 into 11 into 11. For these 3 11s, we can write 1 11 outside. That is equal to 11. 11 cube is equal to 1331. Cube root of 1331 is equal to 11. reverse operation of cubing. Yes, sir. Now coming to the fourth problem. 2744. Because 4 is there, 2 table is suitable. 2 ones are 2 threes are 6, 14, 2 sevens are 14, 2 twos are 4. 2 6 are 12, 17, 2 eights are 16, 2 6 are 12. 2 threes are 2 fours are 2 threes are 343. So again 3 sevens we will get here. That means 7 fours are 28, 7 nines are 63, 7 sevens are 49, 7 ones are 7. Therefore, cube the root of 2744 is equal to cube the root of 2 thrice came, 2 into 2 into 2, and 7 also came 3 times. So that is 7 into 7 into 7. So for these 3 twos, we can write 1 2 outside, and for 3 sevens, we can write 1 7 out of the root. That is 2 into 7 will get. So 2 sevens are 14. 14 cubes the root of this number is equal to 14. Okay. Observe same question. See, if prime factorization we are using, then it will take time. Yes or no? Because these are smaller numbers, we'll have this. If more than 4 digits, like 5, 6 digits you are getting, in that case, it is not suitable method. For that, we will see the next question. Next second problem, we have estimation method. How to do in that method, we will see. Okay, just observe this question. Here they are given, find out the cube root of the following numbers through estimation. Means we need, instead of prime factorization, we need to use estimation method. Observe is 512. So in estimation method, first of all, what you have to do, group three numbers by taking the bar upon those 3 digits. From right side only we have to do. So in the given number, only 3 digits we have. Okay, only one group is there. And just observe your last digit, units place. In units place, 2 is there. So first revise the properties of a cube number. If the number having unit digit 1, its cube also having 1 only. So 4 also 4, 5 is 5, 6 is 6, 9 is 9, 0 also 0 will get. And remaining digits for 2 and 3, next year digits are missing 7 and 8. 2 we will get 8, and for 3 we will get 7, and for 7 we will get 3, and for 8 we will get 2. Okay, so just remember what are the unit digits we are getting when the numbers are having 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, 0, 2, 3, 7, 8 digits in their unit place. So we know this. And now because we are having unit digit is 2, estimation, just observing that's all. So here 2 is there in the unit place. When the number is having 2, its cube value must have 8. When the number is having 8, then its cube root must have 2, cube root. So here cube root of 512 we are getting. Cube root of, because it is ending with 2, we will get 8 only. And because only one group is there, so we will get its cube root of 512 is equal to 8. Unit digit is 2, we will get 8 in the unit place. Only one group is there, so 512 is equal to 8 cube. So therefore, cube root of 512 is equal to 8. That's it. Okay, because it is having only one group, that's why only one digit we are getting. And coming to the second problem, 2197. So we need to separate the numbers. For three numbers, we have to take one group. So here 197 is one group, first group. Right side onwards we need to divide. Only one number is there, so no need to group that number. So here it is first group, and it is second number, second group. Only one digit is there in the second group. Okay. Now, first observe that first group unit digit. So, unit digit is digit in 197 is 7. Therefore, in its cube root we will get, when 7 is there, cube root will get 3 as the unit digit. Means whatever cube root of this number is there, having 3 in its unit digit. And square values for the next group. See, if it is the last group, then consider the square values. So square values of, cube values. Cube value of 1 cube is equal to 1, 2 cube is equal to 8. And 2 is between 1 and 8, 1 cube and 2 cube. 1 cube is lesser than 2 is lesser than 2 cube. Means 2 is like between 1 and 8. Lesser value or equal value we need to consider for the 10th digit. Means it is more than 1 and less than 8. So we have to take 1. Means 10th digit will become 1. So 13 cube is equal to 2197 will get. Don't confuse. Because 7 is there in the first group, therefore unit digit is equal to unit digit of cube root 2197 is 3 because of this 7. Okay. And next, 10th digit will be equal to is equal to, so here second group, this second group is in between 1 cube and 2 cube, we have to take 1. Okay, therefore finally cube root of 2197 is equal to 13. Since here it is lying between 1 cube and 2 cube, second number, second group, this second group is lies between 1 cube and 2 cube. So lesser number we need to select. So 10th digit will become 1. That's all. And now coming to the next question. $3,375. So first thing we need to group the given number. First group is 375. So this is step 1. And second group is only 3. Okay. And in the second step, what is the unit digit we will decide. Unit digit is equal to, so unit digit of which number we are finding, cube root of this one only, no? So just do that. So because here in the first group we have 5 in the unit place, so 5 we will get cube root of 5 also 5 itself. Unit digit is 5 only, so 5 I got. And in the step 3, what is the second group? 3. 3 is lying between 1 cube and 2 cube. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. Means 10th digit is equal to 1. Lesser than 3 we must take. So therefore, cube root of 3,375 is equal to 10th digit is 1 and 1th digit is 5. 15. Okay. Now coming to the next number also, here also we are having only 4 digits. $5,832. So in the first step, what we have to do? Separate the group the given number. So it is first group and it is second group. And in the step 2, what is the unit digit we need to decide. So just in the first group, having unit digit 2, means for 2, which value will get in cube root? 8. So unit digit of the number, cube root of this number will be 8. And step 3, what is the 10th digit we must take? For that we need to consider the second group. Second group is having 5 and 5 is lesser than 1 cube and 2 cube. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 5 is lying between 1 and 8. So therefore we have to select the 1 only. Therefore 10th digit is equal to 1. Means cube root of 5,832 is equal to 18. That's it. Very simple. Now just observe some of the extra problems on this only. See, not exercise problems. If the numbers are given in decimal form, in that case, how we will select its cubed root? So listen carefully, then only you'll understand estimation method. Otherwise, you can't understand. By simplifying more problems, we can easily find out cubed root by estimating. So just observe. That's why I'm giving extra problems now. If I have a number like this, I want to find out the cube root of this number. 9, 2, 6, 1 and 3 zeros. Okay, like this I have one of the number. So in the first step, what we have to do? First, we need to group the given numbers. First, from right side, we need to group the numbers. Every three numbers, we have to take one bar, means it is first group. Okay, last 3 digits are zeros, it is first group. And after that, 162 we have, that is 261 is my second group. And in the third group, I have only 9. 1, 2, 3 groups I have now for this question. That's why I'm giving this example, okay? Till now, only 2 groups we got. Now this is one example which is having 3 groups because more than 6 digits. If the number is having more than 6 digits, then how we need to find out its square root, we will see. So, sorry, cubed root. Now, second step, first we need to take the first group and we must decide the unit digit. So, from the first group, unit digit will be equal to, because if the 0 we are getting in its cube root also will get 0 only, same digit. And third step, from the second group, tenth digit. Till now, what we did, where does the lie between which cube values it is lying? We have seen. But for this, because we are having 3 groups, for second group also like first group only we need to decide. Means here unit digit is for this group last digit is 1. So 1 is having cube root also 1 only. Means we will get 10th digit as a 1 itself. And for fourth one, fourth step, we need to consider the third group. From the third group, 100th digit. Because 3 groups are there, that's why we are getting 3 digits in its cube root. 100th digit is equal to what we will get? Because 9 we are getting, 9 is having. So 9 is, 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. Means it is lying between 2 cube and 3 cube. 3 cube is 27. Means we must consider 2 in the 100th digit. Therefore, cubed root of given number, that is 92,61,000 is equal to 2 is in hundreds place, 1 is in tens place, 0 is in units place, 210. So just observe if you are getting only 2 groups, for last group we need to take where does they lie, in which cube values it is lying, that number we must take. And here observe first group is having 0, so its unit digit is 0. Means 0 we will get 0 only in cube values. And for 1 we will get cube root also 1 itself. So observe here first group how we are deciding unit digit. Like that only second group also we need a 10th digit. And after that third group, consider the third group and it is lying between which cube values? 1 cube is equal to 1, 2 cube is equal to 8. Means it is not lying between 1 and 2 because 9 we are having. So 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. 9 is in between 8 and 27. So we have to take lesser value, 8. 8 is the cube value of 2. Means 100 digit will become 2. Okay. So that's why I gave this example. And now if only two groups are there again, and but decimal numbers we have 474.552. This is one more example. In this case, first we need to consider as a group. So total 6 digits are there. So we will get two groups. First group, second group. So from the first group, unit digit will be equal to, because 2 is there, so we will get its unit digit as 8. Yes or no? And come to 10th digit. So for this, only second group is there. So where it is lying, 474 is lying between which cube values we must see. See, 5 cube is equal to 125 we are getting, 6 cube is equal to 216 we are getting, 7 cube is equal to 343, 8 cube is equal to 512. So 7 cube lesser than 474 is lesser than 8 cube. Yes or no? Means we need to select the 10th digit as 7, which is less than 474. We must select lesser or equal. Equal we are not getting, lesser value is there. So that is the cube value of 7. So 10th digit we will get as 7. But observe here, decimal digit is there. In cube square roots, if 4 decimal digits are there, we are taking half. Means 2 decimal digits we are taking in its square root. When 2 decimal digits are there, 1 decimal digit we are taking in square root. Here, because it is cube root, every 3 digits means 3 tables. If 3 digits is there in the given, 3 decimal digits are there, in its cube value we will get only 1 decimal digit. If 6 decimal digits are there, in its cube value we will get 2 decimal digits. So here 3 decimal digits are there. Therefore, cube root of 474.552 is equal to, actually we got a 78. 7 is in tens place, 8 is in unit place, but because it is cube root, for every 3 numbers, for 3 decimal digits we will get 1 decimal digit, that is 7.8. That's all. Now from this exercise, third problem is just we need to decide true or false. State true or false. And here first problem is given. First statement is given, cube of an even number, cube of an even number is an odd number. Okay. Observe the given statements and write whether those are true or false. Observe the first statement. Cube of an even number is an odd number. So take any one example. For cube of an even number, observe the even number. For suppose I have 4. Okay, even number 4. What is the cube of even number 4? 64 I will get. Is that even or odd? Even number only again. If I am taking instead of one more even number 8 and its cube value, I will get 512. Again, it is also even. Let us take 2. 2 cube is 8, even number. 4 cube is 64. 8 cube is 512. Okay, and 6 cube also we are getting 216, even number. Okay, means the numbers which are even numbers, their cubes also even, not odd numbers. Observe, 4 cube is 64, 8 cube is 512. and 10 cube is 1000. Like that we are getting. All those are even numbers only, not odd numbers. So what is the statement? Cube of an even number is an odd number given, but is an even number is correct answer. So it is false statement. Okay. Always cube of even number we will get even only. Okay. And what about odd numbers we will see? 1 cube we will get 1. 3 cube is it? Whatever numbers we are taking odd numbers, all those are ending with odd numbers only. Means all the cubes of odd numbers we will get odd numbers. Cubes of even numbers as even numbers. Okay. Now coming to the second statement. A perfect cube may end with 2 zeros. See, they are telling cube, perfect cube may end with 2 zeros. Cube is deals with 3, 3. Means at least minimum number of zeros we must in perfect cube 3. Understand? Means just observe, if I am taking 10 cube, 1000 I'll get. 20 cube, 8000. Means minimum number of zeros I am getting 3, not 2. So it is also false. Now coming to the third statement. If a number ends with 5, then its cube ends with 5. Yes, 5 cube is equal to we will get. So it is true. And cube of a number ending with 0 has 3 zeros at its right. Just now we did. If I am taking cube of 10, I got 1000. 3 zeros are there at right side. So it is also true. And cube of a single digit number may be a single digit number. Find out single digit number means 1 to 9 cubes. We know already. 1 cube is equal to 1. 3 cube is equal to 27. Means after this we are getting two digit numbers. Only two numbers are having single digit numbers. Means observe that cube of a single digit number may be a single digit number. For these two numbers we are getting single digit only. So it is true. Cube of these single digit numbers we are getting single digit only. So given state maybe they are telling. So it is true. And next, there is no perfect cube which ends with 8. So just observe for this. 2 cube is equal to 8. Yes, 12 cube also consider. Compulsory you will get 8 only because 2 is there. Compulsory you will get as the last digit. Means ending with 8, which are the perfect cubes of so and so numbers. Means cube root of 8 will be equal to 2. Means the numbers which are ending with 8 also perfect cubes. So it is wrong. There is no perfect cube which ends with 8 they are given. But there is some of the numbers are having 8 which are a perfect cube. Okay. Now coming to the next question, last question. 2-digit number may be a 3-digit number. See, still 2-digit.
Smallest 2-digit number. Cube value of 10 is equal to 1000. Smaller number only starting with 4. But what is the statement? Cube of 2-digit number may be a 3-digit number. Smallest digit only having starting with 4 digits. Can we able to get 3-digit number anyway? No. So cube of 2-digit number may not be 3-digit number. It is false. Observe the last problem. Find the two-digit number. Find the two-digit number which is a square number and also a cubic number. Which is a square number and also a cubic number. See, what is mean by square number? Means the number which we are able to write in the form of a square, as well as the cubic number means which we can write as a cube. And then a must be two-digit number. A is a two-digit number. They are given. So a is an equal number. It is a cube of some number and square of some number. We will see. First of all, we know that what are the square values from 1 to 10. Why? Because why I am telling 1 to 10 means square values from single digit numbers only we will get 2 digits. Okay, just write the square numbers. From 1 to 9. Okay, for 10 we will get 100. What will get 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16. Two digit numbers we want. These three also positive. So next 5 square is equal to 25, 6 square is equal to 36, 7 square is equal to 49, 8 square is equal to 64, 9 square is equal to 81. 10 square will get 100. So we want only two digit numbers. These three also we don't want, but just we are writing. Now write cubic numbers from 1 to 9. 1 to whatever cubic numbers are there in this. So cubic numbers from 1 to 4 because like cube will get 130. Let's see. 1 cube is equal to 1 is a single digit number. 2 cube also is a single digit number. 3 cube is equal to 27. 4 cube is equal to 64. 5 cube we will get 3 digits. We need only 2 digits here. So, two digit numbers, which are two digit numbers are there in cubic values? Only 27 and 64. And here two digit numbers are 16, 25, 26 like that. Which number is common among these two? 27 is not there in the square values. Only 64. 64 is there in both square numbers as well as cubic numbers. So, 64 is a square value of 8 as well as a cube value of 4. That's all. So required two digit number is 64. Only for explanation purpose I did this. Directly we will write the answer. 64 is the two digit number which is a square number of 8 and cubic number of 4. 64 is equal to 8 into 8 and 64 is equal to 4 into 4 into 4. Which is equal to 4 cube, which is equal to 8 square. Therefore, 64 is the two-digit number, which is the square number of 8 and cubic number of 4. That's all. Okay. So with this, all the questions are finished from this chapter. Tomorrow we will see some of the additional problems depending on square roots as well as the cube roots.